Hi guys, it's Stephen here and welcome to another episode of RSL Meets. And today I've come all the way up to Aberdeen to the Academy of Expressive Arts and I'm joined here by the amazing Shanna, who is founder, principal, director,
Yes.
overall genius who has founded this amazing place. She's been showing me around the building and the premises. It's absolutely fantastic premises you've got here, I've got to say.
Thank you.
Right smack bang in the middle of Aberdeen as well,
Yes.
like a stone's throw from Union Street. It's amazing. Got this amazing big performance hall here, as well as a dance studio just over there. And RSL are very excited about having you on board. We're very happy that you've agreed to be delivering our rock school and our PIA grades. Yep. And you're going to be the only PIA centre in pretty much the whole northeast of Scotland, at least at the moment. So we're very excited about that. Mm-hmm. Why don't you just start by telling us a little bit about yourself, your history, and what made you set up AEA?
Yeah, of course. So I trained down in London at the Italia Conti Academy of Theatre Arts. Throughout my training, I found a love for teaching, which I managed to do on the side. So after I graduated and had some experience down in the industry working in London in performance, I decided to move back home to Aberdeen and open the Academy of Expressive Arts. The main reason for this was to bring my London training back home and to kind of raise the standard overall in Scotland so we can match down south.
Yeah, well, I mean, Scotland has a pretty amazing tradition in the performing arts, obviously. Like, how many Oscar winners have come from Scotland? And musical theatre as well,
of course,
you've got fantastic heritage there as well. Just tell us what disciplines you actually teach here at Academy.
Yeah, so our main core of training is musical theatre, so acting, singing and dance. But the clue in the name of Expressive Arts is I wanted to make sure it wasn't just all about performing on stage. So we really aim to kind of look into public speaking and training with life skills, really. So embracing expression, performance and individuality as well.
Oh, amazing. Well, as I mentioned, you're going to be delivering both our rock school and PAA grades. In regards to the latter, what attracted you to RSL over all the other offerings that are out there?
There are lots of offerings out there, so we did have to do our research. Yeah. I think we have a very personalized approach when we teach our students. So we keep our classes very small, and that means we can give the students a lot of individual support and attention. So I think the main reason that I went with PAA was I really like the flexibility of the content and the format of the grades in the syllabus. So that means we can really work to create this kind of bespoke training program, and it means that we're setting our students up for success. So we know that they're going to enjoy it and also be really good at it as well, hopefully.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that was almost the main remit when we created them, is this, they have to be enjoyable. Mm-hmm. That's why there's no set repertoire or combinations, things like that. They're super flexible, just to make it as enjoyable as it possibly can be for teachers and for students as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, how do you feel then about the fact that most, if not all, of our PA exams are done in a group setting of at least two people or more? Do you think that makes them a bit more industry relevant? Does that sort of set people up for a slightly more realistic career in the performing arts?
Definitely. I think the group exams are fantastic. Obviously, the children that we have, they know how important teamwork is and working as an ensemble, but it also allows them to have that bit of self-responsibility of learning their lines and how that's going to affect others in the team if they don't. Also, for our younger students, I've got a couple of them who are super talented, but I know that putting them into that one-to-one situation would stress them out at this moment in time. So I think it's really good. It caters for all the ages. They're going to go into a group. They're going to feel supported being in the room with others and hopefully have the best result.
Yeah, and for those who are nervous and performing in front of someone, of course, we do offer video exams as well. So if you're not keen on having a physical examiner in the room, you are able to do a video exam. So on the matter of grades, obviously not everyone is always super keen on grades, but what do you feel are the benefits of taking grades, at least for your students?
So definitely for our older students, the fact that they have UCAS points attached to it, whether they want to follow a career path in musical theatre or law or medicine, I think that's going to stand them in good stead for any of those. I also think that, it's giving them more weight to their training. So they're looking towards that end goal of the exam. Our motto here is actually aspire, enjoy, achieve. So we're hoping that they're going to enjoy working towards their exam and then achieve, hopefully, a good end result that they can be really proud of the work that they've put in to get there.
Aspire, enjoy, achieve. That's
AEA.
a clever acronym. I like that very much. So can you tell us then, have we got any future superstars coming out of AEA then? You've just been telling me about 2 young girls in there who've just secured some advert deals, which is amazing.
Yes.
Have you had any student success stories you'd like to tell us about?
Yeah, we've got an agency here as well. So I think it's really good that we can work with those children who do want to take this kind of further down that career path as well. We've had a couple of adverts that we've done locally, which has been really good to kind of obviously train in Scotland, work in Scotland, which has been lovely as well. So it's just all about kind of enhancing the training that we do here to kind of make that, stand them in good stead for moving on in the future as well.
Oh, fantastic. So my final question is then, what are your hopes for AEA moving forward, and how do you feel being tied to RSL is going to benefit you?
I'm super excited. We have just started our new term, so looking forward to getting going with the syllabus material. Looking forward to working with RSL and being the Northeast Performing Arts Centre and for RSL as well. And I think also just kind of continuing our growth and seeing where that's going to take our students of all ages. I think it's going to be really exciting for parents who do have younger ones who maybe don't think that this would be an option for their child, and it absolutely is.
Is it going to be an AEA Glasgow or an AEA Edinburgh? Is that the right line?
I'll never say never, but at the moment, I think what's really exciting for me is we are all degree qualified staff here, so we know that the children are coming and getting the best training. So if there was to be in the future, I think it would still have the same values and things to make sure it was the top quality training. That's what we're all about here.
Could be the next Italia Conti.
Could be. Never say never.
Well, thanks very much for having me.
Thank you.
Thanks very much for choosing RSL. Like I said, we're really excited about getting you on board. And thank you all very much for tuning in. Hopefully you've learned something today, a little bit about AEA and Shanna. And that just leaves me to say thank you to Shanna and to everyone here. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.